Sorry, I mean this.
You're fine. Mic check. Remember here on, a little slow. We'll welcome everybody here to the 51st Iowa State Simmental show. This will be our preview and our parade of the cattle that we'll be looking at tomorrow as they come through the sale ring. And we appreciate you folks that have braved the cold weather. We welcome the people that are at home watching on the videos and on the way of internet. We will bring these to. We're going to have to move as rapidly as possible. So the only comments we're going to give, or the majority of the comments, will not be about the pedigrees and about the information and EPDs that are already in your catalog. But we'll talk about the new information that we have available as far as the ultrasound and the scan data. With that, we're going to move directly forward and start on our parade. Welcome. Lot number 1, coming to us from the first one, Pitts Pole Elvis G116, a bull with pretty respectable kind of dates and his EPDs, but his ultrasound is extremely good with a 16.8 on his ribeye. He has an unbelievable 6.50% intermuscular and weighs today in the ring coming into us at 20.25. An average daily gain on a 2-year-old of 294, which is very respectable, certainly considering the fact been out and a 2-year-old. There's one thing about the 2-year-olds and the fall bulls, there will be no adjustment on any of the scan information or the ultrasound information. So we'd like you to keep that in mind. We've not put an adjustment factor on the 2-year-olds or the fall animals. This bull comes to you, from the Fitzsimmons Simmentals. Bringing to you lot number 3, coming to you from Nicholas Bernard up in northeast Iowa, a bull that comes to you with a very respectable 122 on his API and all-purpose index. The bull also has some scan data on him that puts him with a really good ribeye area of 20.88. The 520 on his intermuscular fat, also extremely good. And our first bull had an unbelievable 6.50 on his intermuscular. Okay, dealing this bull weighs 1,580 pounds today as he comes to you. Looking again from Nicholas Bernard. We have our lot number 4 coming to you from Lone Tree Simmental and Jeff Thompson operation. This bull, one thing I am going to mention about the pedigree on this is a grandson of the LTS Gelato, who was a calf champion at Denver, and you need to take a look at a really good animal. But in lot number 4, we have data information of 1874 on a ribeye with a 625 intermuscular score. Now these are some really good intermuscular scores on mature animals to still maintain. He's in the ring today coming to us at 1,680 pounds as he was scaled in here yesterday. Okay, coming to us from Fitzsimmons Simmentals again. This is a bull lot number 5. Has a very, very, very good API noted that I want to note to you, 142.9 on his API, and he also brings us scan data of 18.37 on his ribeye, a 411 on his percent of intermuscular fat, and he scaled into us today at 1,680 pounds with an average daily gain of 3.44. Brings us a nice set of figures on a big fall bull. Coming to you now, lot number 6. This bull, Lone Tree Simmental again, coming to us with a bull, again out of a dam OBCC Sadie 21A. This would be a heifer, a female when she was a heifer, was a division champion at Denver. He is homozygous polled, and he is a bull that come to us with a set of ultrasound figures, 1438 on his ribeye. He is 358 on his percent of intermuscular. He is a 1335. He weighs in the ring today, and he has a 285 average daily gain with a scrotal measurement of 39. You got to keep what lot I'm on. Okay, coming to us now from Lone Tree Simmental, bull sired by the Belmont out of the division champion in Denver. Again, Fitzsimmons. 7. Lot number 7. The information, 17.21 on his ribeye. He's got a 384 on his percent of intermuscular. He's got a 1650 on his weight in the ring today, and a 354 average daily gain. Coming to us now, lot number 8, from Thills Cattle Company, a bankroll son with an API of 133.5, has a terminal index of 79.4. He is coming to us with a back fat of 0.13. He's got an 1808, and he is a 479 on his percent of intermuscular, and he has a 1480 weight in here with a 318 average daily gain and a 40-inch scrotal, 40 centimeter scrotal. Coming in the ring, again from Thill Cattle Company, lot number 9, a bull that has a set of figures that read very well. He's an 13 tenths on, 18 on back fat. He's a 1569 on ribeye. He's a 3.66 on percent of intermuscular with a 1260 weight in the, as he comes to us today, and a 274 average daily gain with a 42-inch scrotal. Lot number 11. Number 10 is an out. You want to note that, you folks at home. He is out. This is a WC bankroll bull, son, very balanced set of EPDs with an API of a 121.1 and a 77.2. He has a 0.12 on back fat, 1673 on ribeye. He's a 339 on his percent intermuscular. He's a 1385 with a 3.08 average daily gain and a 38 on his scrotal. Coming in the ring now, number 12. Number 12 is an executive order son with a 76 TI, very nice, notable, and He is 1500ths on back fat. He's a 1694 on his ribeye. He's a 1498 on his 14.98 on his ribeye, and comes to us at 339 on his percent of intermuscular, a 1385 with a 3.08 average daily gain, and he got a 38 on his scrotal. 13, coming to you from Sterling Cattle Partners, bull, a charged up son. He's a .02 on back fat. He's a 1576 on ribeye. He's a 14 on his ribeye measurement as adjusted, and he's a 428 on his percent of intermuscular fat, a 366 on his average daily gain, a 1375 in the ring, and he has a 41-inch scrotal. Lot number 14, also from Sterling Cattle Company, a .18 on his back fat, a 16.13 on a ribeye, a 1446 adjusted, and a 492 on his intermuscular fat, 366 on his adjusted average daily gain. Bull stepped out and grew quite well, a 1375. Excuse me, a 1495 with a 372 average daily gain. Lot 15 from Scotland Genetics, a Cowboy Cut Bowl. He ends up in the API of 142 and a TI of 87.2. A nice set of figures on that bull. He has a .18 on his back fat. He has a 1405 on his ribeye, a 1280 on his adjusted ribeye, and he has a 316 on his percent intermuscular fat, a 275 on his intermuscular, and a 1270 in the ring today weight with a 322 average daily gain and a nice 41-inch scrotal. Coming in next, lot 16 from Hilltop Simmentals, a dividend son, a 125 on his API, very nice semen tested bull, got to go even though he's a little on the young side. He's a 24.24 on his back fat, a 1660 on his ribeye, and nice. Adjusted at 1533, adjusted ribeye, a 368 on his percent of intermuscular fat. Well, it comes in with his 305-day adjusted weight, 329, a 1344 actual, and a 344 on his adjusted daily gain, makes a 41-inch scrotal. With 16, right? 17 is an out, so our next one in the ring will be lot number 18, an executive order son, coming to us from the Triple G Livestock, Leon Greiner. 19, yeah. 18 is out, both out. Excuse me, I am, no. We're at 19. 18 is also out. I misfired. Okay. Lot number 19 is a .16 on back fat, a 1574 on his ribeye, a 15.11 on his 105, and a 316 on his intermuscular fat. Excuse me, a 533 We have a 507 on his intermuscular fat, 11.80, a 312 on his average daily gain, and a 36 on his scrotal. 20. Coming to you from Swing Shift Simmentals. Pays to believe, out of a broker cow, make a note of a pedigree there, pretty popular. We're looking at a 0.24 on back fat, a 16.88 on his ribeye, with it just to a 16.26, a 4.80 on his intermuscular fat, a 3.95 on his 205, and 3.65. And he is 13.25 on his weight in the ring today at a 351 average daily gain and a very respectable 42-inch scrotal. Lot 21 coming to us from Finesse Livestock Enterprises. Pays the price son coming to us with a 16/100 of an inch of back fat, 13.86 on his ribeye, just to a 13.34. He is a 4.14 on his percent of intermuscular fat, a 365-day intermuscular adjustment of 394, and 13.12 on his weight today, 326 on his average daily gain with a 40-inch scrotal, 40-centimeter scrotal, excuse me. 22. Lot 22 coming in next from LHSF Simmentals. He is our #1 API bull in the entire sale. He carries an API of a 158, very extremely, a THI of 94.4. He also a calving ease deal with, he is a 13.2 on his calving ease with a 0.1 on his birth weight. Bull comes with a 16/100 of an inch of back fat. He has an 18.46 on his ribeye. He adjusts to a 17.79. He has a 406 on his percent of intermuscular fat, adjusts to a 386, a 1280 on his actual weight. He weighs at an average daily gain of 339 with a 38-inch scrotal. Next in the ring comes to us Swing Shift Simmentals. Broker son comes to us with numbers that read 0.20 on his back fat, a 1696 on his ribeye, a 1583 with a 313, and a 297 on his intermuscular fat. Weighs 1,380 pounds in the ring today and comes to us with a 3.67 average daily gain, a 40-inch scrotal. Pretty good complete package. Okay, and coming in next from Harold Show Cattle, a Ruby's SWC Gentleman Jack Bull, comes to us with a 0.39 back fat, a 1454 on his ribeye, a 1422 adjusted, a 567 on his percent of intermuscular with a 552. Adjusted, a 1,320 pound bull, gained 3.55 a day with a 41-inch scrotal. Okay, coming in next, lot 25, coming to us from Thoman's Simmentals. We'll bring you numbers. 0.37 on his back fat. He is just with a 1640 on his ribeye. He has an intermuscular fat adjustment factor of 3.58. He weighs 1,265 pounds in the ring today, gaining 3.55 a day, and a 41-inch scrotal. Okay, coming into it now, lot 26. A bull from Moody Farms, sired by Pilgrim. Lot number 26 has numbers of 0.31 on back fat, a 14.99 on his adjusted ribeye. His adjusted intermuscular fat is 398. He weighed 1285 yesterday, weighed in here, and gained 350 a day with a 37-inch scrotal measurement. Now, gotta get this page turned. And then Holly.
Well, we still got to do
For the
27.
next. Yeah, but I gotta pin the page, 27.
27's right
Okay.
there.
Okay, coming in the ring now. Lot 27 from Gertis Cattle, Show Cattle. A bull with an API of 122. He's a 12.7 and a minus 0.3 on his birth weight. Bull would be considered as a possibility for a Cabanese bull. He has a back fat of 0.22. He has a 15.18 adjusted ribeye. He has a 6.30 on his adjusted intermuscular fat, extremely high, one of the top bulls in intermuscular. A 1245 on his weight, coming in here yesterday, and a 318 average daily gain. Coming in next, lot 28, from Natalie Mckenna. We're looking at a bull that has a back fat of 0.20. He has an adjusted ribeye of 14.08, and he has an adjusted intermuscular fat of 3.33, weighed 1140, with a 318 average daily gain and a 37-inch scrotal. All the way down. 29. Lot 29 coming to you from Shy 5 Simmentals down Sorensen. Bull coming to you with an API of 129.9 and a 73.7 TI, pretty well balanced set of EPDs, and a scan sheet that says he has a 0.14 on his back fat, he has a 1245 on his ribeye, he has a 3.05 on his intermuscular fat, weighed 1,085 pounds and gained 3.03 with a 39-inch scrotal measurement. XC's out all the way down.
31.
Lot number 31 coming to us next. Lot 31, coming to us from Moody Farms. Bull that'll bring us a set of numbers, read .21 on his back bat. He's going to read a 15.21 on his 365-day adjusted ribeye, and he's got a 441 on his intermuscular fat. He weighed 1,215 pounds. He has a very, very respectable 3.42 on his average daily gain with a 37-inch scrotal. Coming to us next, a Duracell Sun, lot 32. Coming to us from Kendra Seabolt. A bull that really lean, .07 back fat, a 1554 on his adjusted ribeye. He has a 334 on the 365 intermuscular, weighed 1105, gained 3.12 with a 35-inch scrotal. Next, coming in front of the camera, another Duracell Sun, lot 33, going to come to us with a .18 on the back fat, has a 1437 on his adjusted ribeye, has a 429 on his intermuscular, going to weigh 1,100 pounds, gain 313, and has a 40-inch scrotal. Okay, from Jar Cattle Company comes a Cowboy Cut son, who a nice set of .18 on his back fat, a very respectable 16.04 on his ribeye, a 443 on his adjusted intermuscular. He weighed 1,220 pounds, and he gained 345 a day, and a very significant 44 centimeter scrotal. Coming to us now into the ring from Thoman Simmentals, lot number 35. He has a .36 on his back fat. He has a 1323 on his ribeye. He has a 3.05 on his intermuscular. Weighs 1,225 pounds here today, and a very respectable 349 a day with a 40-inch scrotal. Huh? 36 isn't out. Okay, coming to us now, lot 37, a Wagger Dreamcatcher, coming to us from Paulson Simmental. He has a .22 on his back fat, has a 1461 on his ribeye, a really good 529 on his intermuscular, 1105 on his weight today, and a 317 average daily gain with a 33-inch scrotal. Lot 38 coming into the ring, coming to us from Fitzsimmons Simmentals, Tommy Fitzsimmons. He's got his dam is he'd be a maternal sib to Gideon, the bull that sold here the past Iowa Simmental sale. Went to Buck Creek Farm, a very respectable 126 API. And he himself comes to us with a set of figures that read .18 on the back fat. He has a 14.29-inch ribeye. He comes to us with the highest intermuscular fat reading in the entire offering of 674. He has a 1205 weight in the ring yesterday and a 3.46 average daily gain with a 33-inch scrotal. All aboard. I just did him. Next in the ring comes our lot number 40. He is a 2020, Mr. CCF 2020. A bull coming to us from Brandon and Casey Anderson. He has figures that read .20 on back fat. He has an 1188 on his ribeye adjusted and a 347 on his adjusted intermuscular. He reads 1195 in the ring today at a 344 average daily gain, one of the higher daily gain bulls, with a 36-inch scrotal. Lot number 41 in the ring next from the Shy 5 Simmental group, Austin Sorensen. Bull that comes to us with an API of a 126 and a TI of 72.2. He has a probably I think the leanest bull in the offering. His back fat of .06. He has a 1364 ribeye. He has a 1383 on his intermuscular fat. He weighs 1,070 pounds and gained 3.12 a day with a 36-inch scrotal. 42. Okay, again, coming to us from Paulson Farms, lot number 42, a Ruby's W Gentleman Jack. He reads .18 on his back fat. He gives us 1246 on his 365-day adjusted intermuscular fat of 474 and a 1,030-pound weight, a 3.05 daily gain, and a 35-inch scrotal. 43. Lot 43 comes to us from Gertis Show Cattle. A Joss on the Mark son with a 123 API and a 72.7 on his TI. He reads .23 on his back fat. He has a 1485 adjusted ribeye and brings us an extremely high intermuscular fat score of 6.19. He weighs 1,080 pounds today and gained 3.23 a day. He has a 39-inch scrotal. 44 from Ford Cattle Company, a bull that rates in his API in one of the top percentiles of the breed with a 144.5 on his API and this amazing 87.8 on his TI. A bull that comes to you out of a very extremely good dam that has performed and furnished a lot of cattle at this sale. A bull that ranks number 2 in the sale as far as his API has a .40 on his back fat, has a 1495, almost a 15-inch ribeye, has a 417 on his intermuscular fat, and 1,330 pounds today in the ring, and is one of the very top average daily gain bulls at 4.04. He has a 41-inch scrotal. Lot number 45, coming to us from Spees Farms, Inc., a relentless son that brings us a set of readings, a .47 back fat, a 19, one of the very high ribeye area bulls in the sale. He has a 19.32. He has, along with that, he has an amazing marbling score, or an intermuscular fat of 5.46. He weighed 1,265 pounds, and he has a 3.89 average daily gain, a 40-inch scrotal. Can you open that? Okay, coming in the ring next, from Spees Farms and Donny Milby, another relentless son who comes to us with a .23 on his back fat, a 17.17 on his ribeye area, a very respectable 5.07 on his intermuscular fat, weighs 1,200 pounds, average daily gain of 3.72, and has a 37-inch ribeye. Okay, lot 47, coming to us from Klopfenstein Simmentals, a Quantum Leap son, coming to us with a .18 on his back fat, a 1297 ribeye. He has a 5.03 on his intermuscular fat. He weighed 980 pounds and had a 3.04 on his average daily gain, and with a scrotal measurement of 34. Schmitz. Now, coming to us from Smith Farms, lot number 48. A Pays to Believe son, coming to us with figures that read .33, a 12.7 on his ribeye area, again a very respectable 5.08 on the intermuscular fat, weighs 1,385 pounds and gained 354 a day with a very respectable and abundant 44 centimeter scrotal. Okay, lot 49, coming to us from Brandon and Casey Anderson, a bankroll, that reads .16 on back fat, 13.87 on his ribeye, a 4.80 on the intermuscular, a 1,240 pounder. He is 3.29 on average daily gain. He is 41 centimeters on the scrotal. Lot number 50 coming into the ring from Friction Cattle, Aaron Friction, an executive order son out of a chopper cow. Brings us .33 on the back pat, a 15. .04 average daily gain with a 38-inch scrotal. A bull coming to us next, lot 54, WC loaded up. His dam being a direct daughter of the original Century Sarah cow. Bull that comes to us with a very good set of numbers. A .13 on his back pat, a 1686. Again, one of the bigger ribeyes in the offering. But also still having a very, very, very good intermuscular fat reading of 6.82. He has 1,255 pound weight today with very acceptable 3.80 average daily gain, putting him in the top end of the average daily gain group. And he has 38-inch scrotal. He is lot 55 coming in the ring from Van Arnhem Simmentals, an executive order son. He comes to us with a 128 on his API and an 83, an exceptional 83 on his TI. He reads .22 on his back fat, an adjusted 1564 on his ribeye. He has a 381 on his intermuscular fat, a 1320 on his actual weight, and he gained 3.3 a day with a 40-inch scrotal. Come to us now, lot number 56 from Hilltop Simmentals, Sean Miller. We got a calf here with a 134.1 on his yearling weight, a 137 API, and an 87.7 on his TI. Some really big numbers on his that sheet. 0.11 on the back fat, a 1245 on adjusted ribeye, a 361 on our intermuscular, with a 1230 on his current weight, and weighs 13.18 a day, with 39 on his scrotal. Okay, coming to us, lot number 57. Another half-blood bull coming to us from Pays to Dream. Going to read us a .32 on his back fat. Going to be a 1465 on his ribeye area, a 416 on his 365, a 305 on his current weight, and a 359 on his average daily gain, and a 38-inch scrotal. Okay, again, coming to us from Feast Farms and Donny Milby. Half-blood bull sired by Insight. Calf coming to us with a set of numbers 58. 0.31 on his back fat. A huge 18.54 on his ribeye. A 418 on his intermuscular fat. A 1275 on his current weight. And a very, very respectable 376 average daily gain. And he has a 42-inch scrotal. Again, coming from Paulson Farms, a WC Rapid Fire Son, coming to us with a 0.17 on his back fat, a 1623 on his ribeye, a huge 5.94 on his intermuscular fat reading, and a 1,030 pounder, gaining 312 a day with a 34-inch scrotal. Okay, coming into the ring now, lot number 60. A one-eyed Jack son out of an I-80 daughter, got just a little bit of another twist to it. A 0.23 on the back fat, a 1646, very respectable ribeye, and a 4.82 on his three intermuscular fat reading. He weighs 1,030 pounds, and he has a 3.17 average daily gain with a 35 centimeter testicle score. Okay, moving to the females. Are we starting with 61? Okay, as we start into our bred females, we're going to be leading off with lot 61. Double check with her and be sure that's right. This is a bred heifer. She's bred to bridle bit score on 6'4" of 20. She's a pays the price daughter. She and her dam is a Bianca cow. She was in 2015. She won the Iowa State Fair. She was 5th reserve champion in the junior show, Kansas City. But she won the Iowa 4-H Open and Open class and junior show both here. The 4-H and the Open class was shown in Kansas City. She was she is a heifer out of a broker daughter, pays to dream, got all the bells and whistles. Coming now, lot 62, a relentless daughter out of a broker daughter, the same story. These all coming to you from the Hendersons and the Grandview operation. These are 3 maternal sibs that we're looking at here. Relentless and Bianca again in this case, a March 13th daughter, bred to Night Watch on 5/15 of 20. Now, lot number 63 is not going to parade today. She calved last night. She had a night vision last night, a bull calf. She also would like to tell you that we just got information today, a full sib to their mother won the Dixie National just yesterday. A full sib won the Dixie National. So we're buying show stock. Okay. Lot number 64, a Ruby's Turnpike daughter from 102 Cattle Company. She is out of a high voltage cow. Going back to a cow that we probably all know and have heard about, Magnetic Lady, very significant. An April 5th daughter, bred to WC Rolex on July 4th. Bring us a calf. Coming in next from Ford Cattle Company, Peyton Ford, out there presenting the heifer she's had out showing this summer. She is HILB SHER, the Hillbrant Sherwood Data Breach Bull. She's out of a broker daughter, out of a pretty significant donor in the Hillbrant program, Crazy in Love. She is bred to KBHR Sniper on June 11th. Looking a very significant, prominent show heifer. Lot number 66 from Van Arnhem Simmentals, an executive order daughter. She is born on January 16th, 19, also out of a broker daughter. She is AI'd on June 11th to due north. Another outstanding bred female. Turn the page. Okay, next in, we have a couple of scratches. 67 and 68 are scratches. Next comes from Edler Simmentals, the Doug Edler family, bringing you February 14th Carver daughter out of a Myers Red Top cow. Some of us old timers remember well. She is AI bred on 526 to Hooks Beacon. Very respectable pedigree. Next in, lot number 70. A 3/4 Simmental, born on 4th day of April, 2019. She's an OBCC GCC Bush Creek C47X, a foreman's son, out of an Ultra Dream Catcher on the dam side. She is pasture exposed on 6/1 to 8/25 to Loverboy, LLSF. She is observed bred on 6/30/20 and due to calve on April 9th. Very respectable heifer. From Paulson Simmental come lot 72. A Hooks Baltic daughter, born on February 18th, out of a GLS pace setter, one of the really good maternal sires in days past. AI bred to Hooks Beacon, 56B, on May 9th. Big stout called Safe AI. Okay, from both Simmentals, a WC bankroll daughter, born on August 15th of 19, out of a Dream On daughter, a Skittles cow that folks from up in Wisconsin would recognize, a Black Obsession daughter that was well known and shown heavily. This Skittles cow then being her daughter, the sire of this heifer, lot 73. Now she is bred to Mr. S.R. McDrop on November 21st of 2020, a fall cabin heifer, very exceptional phenotyped heifer, born on 8/15. Keep in mind, a fall heifer. Coming to us now, starting on our open heifers. This is lot 74 coming in front of you from Natalie Mckenna. Heifer born on the 27th of January, a daughter of Mr. CCF 2020, out of a Stepping Stone daughter. Comes with a nice uniform set of EPDs, a 10.8 on Cabanese, a 120 API, and a 76 on her terminal index. Originally out of the... Okay, coming to us from the Simmentals, a February 6th daughter of Loverboy. She has a really good set of APIs, 134.8. She is a 78.5 on her TI, a Cabanese kind of a thing with 13.4 on her Cabanese and a 0.4 on her birth weight from Thoman Simmentals. Coming to us from Kitchener Cattle Company, a Pilgrim daughter, out of a STF Royal Affairs daughter. She's born on February 12th. She's not a Pilgrim, but a Prophet daughter, excuse me. She's an extremely good show ring prospect, out of Prophet. Again, out of a TSF Royal Affair. Coming to us next, lot number 77 from Dolman Cattle Company, another Mr. CSCF 2020. Out of a Felt Next Big Step cow. Going back to the old CNS Antoinette cow on the dam side. She's a heifer born on February 16th. She has a nice balanced set of EPDs with a 12.6 Cabanese, a 1.1 on birth weight. She comes out with a 122.3 API and a 72.6 on her TI, a heifer that's been out and showed a little this summer, ready for some young 4-H or FFA person. Lot number 78, a Hooks Encore daughter, calved on 2/16 of 20, out of a Loaded Up daughter on the dam side. A heifer with a really good set of EPDs coming to us from the LHSF Simmentals. She has an 11.6 on her Cabanese, a 1.5 on her birth weight, an amazing extremely high API of 145.1 and a TI of 84.6. A heifer that brings a lot of numbers and a lot of potential and a pedigree that's loaded. Coming to us, lot 79 from Natalie Mckenna, a brigade daughter, going back to loaded up. An Ebony Grandmaster on the dam side, going back to the junk Simmental operation. She's born on February 20th. A lot of maternal in that sire side of that pedigree. Going back Encore, going back to Beacon from the hook operation. Okay, from the Thill Cattle Company again, a WC bankroll, going back to loaded up, going back to on the sire side again, going back to the old 8543 U cow from up at Wernings, cow that everybody knows about. But on the dam side, the interesting thing, a Pays to Believe daughter. She's born on February 23rd. She's going to have a really nice balanced set of EPDs, no big jumps in it, but certainly no low bottom spots. A very nice heifer. Coming in next, lot 81 from Paulson Cattle Company. Another Ruby's Gentleman Jack daughter out of a Pays to Dream cow, going back to the Magnetic Lady again. Ruby's Magnetic Ladies, that Magnetic Lady cow family, this time out of 328A. She was born on March 1st. She is homozygous polled, a heifer that offers promise for some person. Coming in next from Kendra Seabolt, a Due North daughter, born on March 1st. Going back to one of those really good old Haynes cows. Again, a one really balanced set of EPDs, a 12.6 Cavanese, a 1 birth weight, an API of 122, a 79 on that terminal index, just as well balanced and solid kind of a pedigree and a set of EP numbers as you could look at. And another one of those good exceptional heifers that we look at. Lot 83 coming to us from the Jar Cattle Company, a March 11th Mr. CCF 2020 daughter out of an executive order cow. Again, born on the 11th of March. Again, a really good solid set of EPDs, a 14.3 on Cavanese, a 0.8 on birth weight. Going back to some really good performance numbers, but with a 119.6 on her API, and she reads a TI of 77.5. And now again coming to us from Paulson Cattle Company, a WS all around. March 15th heifer, coming to us again. And this time, pay some particular attention. I think we need to talk about these EPDs. A 13.3 on her Cavanese, a birth weight of 0.8. She has an 86.1 on weaning weight and goes with an API of 143.3, one of the really high indexing females in the sale as far as API, and then turns right around with an API at 86.5. A big numbered heifer that will do some really good things, sired by All Around. And a red heifer coming to us from Thill Cattle Company. Phil's Hazel, a 321, a March 21st bankroll daughter. Again, putting that 85-43 Werning cow in the pedigree certainly added something to most of them. On the dam side, she's back to a Flying Bee cut above, a fat butt daughter. Put out a nice balanced set of EPDs. Again, Cavanese numbers 11.6, a 0.9 on birth weight, way down there, and an API of 120.7, and a TI of 70.9. A nice set of figures on a bankroll daughter. And now, a March 22nd from Spees Farms, Inc. and Donny Milby, a Relentless daughter. Again, looking at 85-43 in that pedigree. She's out of a Donna cow. She'd go back to Sandine Scott's Donna, a Remington lock and load daughter on the dam side. Writes about all the pedigree a man could need to have on that dam side of the pedigree, as well as being out of a very reliable, Relentless bull. An April 3rd daughter, just an April baby, a very well grown out April baby. Homozygous polled out of that situation. Where is she at? Okay, there she comes. Okay, from Finesse Livestock, a Hooks Blackhawk, an April 3rd daughter, back to the STF Royal Affair cow, the old Miss Royal Jewel. She, again, writes an extremely balanced EPD profile, a 12.2 on her Cavanese, a 0.9 on her birth weight. Comes out with an API on the far end of that EPD profile of 134.4 with a 77.4 on her TI. Again, a Hooks Blackhawk from Finesse. Lot 88 coming in the ring, moving into an April 4th from Moody Farms, this time a Hooks Beacon out of a One-Eyed Jack daughter. Again, a very balanced EPD sheet that reads with a 12.2 on her Cavanese, a 0.9 on her birth weight. She's comes back with 134 on her API, one of the really good numbered API numbered females in the offering with a 77.4 on her TI. Just a really balanced set of EPDs in that profile. And April 3rd, purebred Simmental daughter of Blackhawk.
88 or 89?
I got to go next. 89. I've done her. Okay, from Feast Farm, lot 89, a Relentless daughter. Again, out of a Remington lock and load. These old Donna cows come through again on an April 7th, 2020 daughter. bringing you a really nice set of numbers with a really good look. From Harold Show Cattle, lot number 90, a TNGL Grand Fortune, going back to Grandmaster. On the dam side, going back to One-Eyed Jack. Again, coming to us from Harold Show Cattle. On April 17th birth date on her. And she is a polled heifer. Lot 91 coming to us from Sterling Cattle Partners, a Hillbrat HILB BRKC Stepping Out daughter. Stepping Out was a bull out of the Champion Pen of 5 in Denver for Hillbrants, out of a Hillbrant Maverick cow, born the youngest heifer in the sale, born on May 7th. 2020. Lot 92 will start on the first of the percentage cattle. This would be the 3/4 Simmental from Swing Shift Simmentals, a Steel Force daughter. Out of a Luton cow, Plainview Luton on the dam side, both names we're familiar with. February 12th, 3/4 blood. Goes back to a past Iowa Beef Expo champion female, JDJ, she's all that. Very good. Kind of a heifer coming to us from Swing Shift. Now, a heifer 3/4 blood coming to us from the Edler family, a WC executive daughter, born on March 2nd. She is polled. She is a heifer with some really respectable Cavanese numbers, a 12.3 on Cavanese and a 0.1 on birth weight. Really good milk numbers, a 28.7 on her milk number. A pretty nice 3/4 blood heifer from Edler's Simmentals. Now, lot 94, she is a MG GSC Authority, out of CDI Authority from Van Arnhem Simmentals, born on April 9th, just an April baby. A really well grown out heifer coming to you from Van Arnhem's, out of a United daughter, a WC United. Going back some of those good maternal traits from Van Arnhem's. Lot 95, a half-blood Simmental, coming to us from Brandon and Casey Anderson. She is a WC bankroll, out of Loaded Up and back again to the old Werning cow, 8543U. She's out of a Burns Windy cow on the dam side, a really good Angus operation, and coming with some of the really good show females in the Angus breed, coming from Burns Farms. She, a very presentable individual. And last in our program, lot number 96, an extremely good individual coming to us from the Ford Cattle Company, a half-blood Simmental born on April 20th. Should be the youngest of your half-blood heifers, sired by Colburn Primo, going back to Dameron First Class, out of a Ruby's Wide Open cow on the dam side. no Lone Tree individual, very good, respectable cow for years down there, coming to us with a nice balanced DPD profile, and just going to be a tremendously well developed for an April 20th calf. She's almost a May. Keep that in mind as you look at her.